everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. Magic Johnson is out there with Byron Scott. Then there's Divac. Then there's Perkins. And it's Worthy in at the 3 spot. Here's Harper. Now the pass to Longley. Right side, Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. The rebound by the Lakers.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one. Johnson against Harper. Here's Scott. Uses the glass to drop it in. Scott's got the opening basket of the game for the Lakers. Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. It's Jordan on the wing, defended by Scott. The shot's good from Jordan. Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent. Outside, Scott. Back to Johnson. Pass to Divac. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Los Angeles on D. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. I asked him what he thought might give them an edge in this game. He said shot blocking. To be able to protect the rim really is invaluable. It's one of the things that sets us apart. See if they can lock down the paint tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And guys, do you agree that they have to put the emphasis on their defense here early on?
I do. I think it's a great idea to play to your strengths, and defense is a strong suit for this group.
Well, it's something that they have considered their signature. The defensive end of the floor is something they bring every single game.
Scott with the ball. Perkins kicks to Divac. Scott with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Johnson, 9 feet out, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Tremendous defense. Boy, they're putting an emphasis on not giving him a clean look inside.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Scott. No good on the 3. Here's Jordan. Divac the rebound. The Lakers trail. The 3 from Johnson. Magic connects from way outside.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
It just opens the court up so much more, and you like to see him get into a rhythm from beyond the arc.
Longley, a screen on Scott. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Rodman. 3-pointer. It's good from long range. Rodman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
And here we go. The Bulls fast break all alone. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Johnson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The foul shot good by Magic. 85% from the line in his career. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Los Angeles, Thompson, he's checked in for Divac. Green comes in for Perkins. And Drew's subbed in for Scott.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now here's Kerr. Pass to Bushler. Three-pointer, Kukoc. That one's not going to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Worthy. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
Simpkins passes to Wennington. Kerr against Johnson. Fires the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Now here's Kerr for the three. The triple drained by Steve Kerr.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Well, credit the shooter. It's just great work carving just enough space to get that three off in time.
Johnson against Kerr. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. One-on-one fast break. Here's Kukoc. Bushler, the pass to Kukoc. Here's Simpkins. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Bushler. Offline with his three. The open shot by Worthy. Got a piece of it.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable.
Lakers trail by 4. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, they've got Tony Kukoc. Simpkins is out there with Bill Wennington. Then it's Kerr, and it's Bushler in at the shooting guard position.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Kicks it out to Kerr from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
An even 3-on-3 break. Kukoc for 3. Worthy with the defensive effort. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. Shots good by Green.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. The offensive rebound. There's the pass to Bushler. Outside, Kukoc. Hits the three-point bomb. Kukoc has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you know, a lack of effort defensively, and he gets a very good look from deep.
Green, the screen. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
Some changes for the Lakers. Evans is checked in for Thompson. Perkins comes in for Green. And it's Scott in for Johnson. Here's Jordan. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
To the right side. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rodman. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, you know, sometimes your gut tells you to take a shot at the pick and then big move to keep the pressure on.
Drew passes to Evans. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Pippen.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches. Free throw good, Divac. Chicago leading. Pass to Longley. The kick out to Harper. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Drew passes to Scott. Here's the 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Rodman's got 8 points.
And that's how you answer back.
You can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Divac sets a screen. Drew passes to Perkins. Got a piece of it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. The Bulls leading by 3. Jordan dishes to Harper. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Rodman. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Scott, good. 59 seconds left in the first half. Jordan kicks to Rodman. Takes the 3. That shot missing, and the Lakers take it the other way. It's Scott on the wing. No good with the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist from Rodman. Lakers trail by 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Harper. He gets it in there.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Rodman. It's Jordan on the wing. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And now an 8-point Bulls lead. Here's Drew. Here's Worthy. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. Looking at the Bulls, and Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning, the ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
I was unimpressed, Ernie. Very unimpressed with their offense. You know, guys seem to be going through the motions, not cutting, not hustling. They failed to get back into a great offensive rhythm. They'll need to step it up big in the second half to cut into this lead.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots.
Lakers trailed by 8. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Worthy out there with Perkins. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Divac. And it's Scott in at the 2 guard. Scott's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Open for 3. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
And gets physical on the boards and just really pays for it with the over the back call.
Boy, he wanted that rebound. Didn't matter who was in his way. Doesn't get it, though.
Now Johnson. Out to the wing. Here's Perkins. Longley grabs the miss. Longley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jordan with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. He gives them a double-digit lead. Harper's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bulls. Here's Johnson. He's got 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Tipped away. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Johnson. Screened by Perkins. Johnson kicks to Scott. But Trey.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the second half. They're going to have to start tightening things up on the offensive end.
Pippen for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. And then for the Lakers. Campbell comes in for Vlade Divac. And it's Green in for Sam Perkins. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. They set the pick. Here's Wennington, defended by Scott. Harper dishes to Rodman. He feeds it to Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Down low, here's Green. Up again, no good on that one. And it's Chicago the other way.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Jordan the screen. Pass to Wennington. He dishes it to Rodman. Just 5 on the clock. And the Bulls with another miss. Lakers trail by 10. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Chicago making some changes. Simpkins, he's checked in for Rodman. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Johnson kicks to Green. The Bulls leading by 10. Outside Jordan to the paint. Here's Wennington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. The Lakers on offense. Here's Worthy. The rebound by Simpkins.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Right side, Scott. With a step back, Campbell. And another shot. He lays it in.
Well, Mouse in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
Passes to Simpkins. Jordan kicks to Kerr. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there by Johnson. Lakers trail by 10. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Jordan.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Kerr against Johnson. Johnson draws the double. The pass to Campbell. Johnson against Kerr. Shot clock at 6. Here's Scott. Scott missing again.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Lakers shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago. Rodman comes in for Simpkins. The Lakers also making some changes. Divac comes in for James Worthy. And it's Perkins in for Green. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
Absolutely. You have to execute. No reason why they can't get a couple of chances at scores.
From deep, Jordan. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
The Lakers making a switch here. Drew's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Divac. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Kerr for 3. They get it again. Rodman. Johnson outside. Over Kukoc. The putback. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We come back right after this. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. Here's Kerr. They've got Dennis Rodman. Pippen is out there with Kerr. Then it's Kukoc, and it's Longley in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Kukoc can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
Bulls making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Harper against Johnson. The feed to Divac. Pippen with the steal. A solo fast break. Here's Rodman, and then Rodman with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. Johnson against Harper. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. So it's the Lakers now, a 12-point game. Here's Johnson, the dish to Perkins. On the wing, Scott, guarded by Pippen. Scott, good.
Boy, too much of a cushion given to him on that jump shot. That's a big-time no-no.
Pippen, the pass to Harper. Scott against Pippen. Outside Rodman, over Perkins. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Scott against Pippen, 14 feet away. Chicago grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Moving it up, pass to Longley. Bulls moving the ball around. Worthy against Kukoc. Back to Rodman. And stolen by Scott. And it's the Lakers on the break. Goes up and finished off by Scott.
Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Boy, when he's alone in the open court, he just attacks, right? I mean, turning on the jets and finishing easily at the rim.
The shot's good from Rodman.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green, he's checked in for Sam Perkins. Johnson dishes to Worthy, and stolen by Jordan. Harper kicks to Pippen. Here's Rodman. Out left to the wing. Feeds to Harper. Rodman sends a screen. From deep, Jordan. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. To the inside. Here's Worthy. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the free throw, no good. Chicago leading by 10. Pippen, the pass to Longley. Harper dishes to Pippen. Rodman kicks to Jordan. The shot, no good. Nice D from Scott. Lets the three fly. No good. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 12. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. To the paint, here's Divac. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Dishes to Jordan. Shoots over Scott. And again, it's Michael Jordan.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
At the line for the Lakers, Byron Scott. At the line.
That's good from Scott. And some changes here for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Divac. Miller comes in for Worthy. And Drews subbed in for Magic Johnson. Scott hits them both. So it's Chicago now. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's Scott. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rennington passes to Simpkins. Here's Bushler. Hits it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 15. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
At the line for the Lakers, Larry Drew. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Kerr off on that one. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.